When I came here as a coordinator, in 2009, Auburn had one of the top defenses in the country, and my mindset coming here was, hey, you scored a few points, you got a chance to win it all. And of course, we did that in 2010.
Last couple of years, it's faded out a little bit, but originally the Auburn brand was defense, tough, hard, and physical.
Auburn used to be known for its defense, but not as much recently. During Gus Malzahn's first 3 years as head coach, his defenses have ranked toward the bottom of the SEC, and there's been a revolving door at the defensive coordinator position. This year, things are different.
I think it was big in the offseason that Carl Loss and Montravius Adams chose to come back and get their degree. They both could have been high draft picks, and that's really where it started.
It started there and continued with the hiring of Kevin Steele, which for fifth-year seniors like Josh Holsey has meant playing for 4 different defensive coordinators in the last 5 years.
It's tough on a lot of people, trying to keep up with all those playbooks and throw them away and get new ones and keep learning all the new stuff.
In my time here, the defense probably had to learn over 100 different types of plays. It was just so frustrating.
When you have a new coach, they have new lingo, they have new techniques, and they have different ways they want you to play certain things. So it's like learning how to drive all over again.
But this time, Steele vowed to make the transition easier.
He might say something and we'll look at him crazy like, Coach, what's that? And he'll be like, oh, Muschamp called it this, huh? So he'll kind of change up words just for us.
I've been doing this 36 years. It's easier for one guy to learn a new term than it is for 53 guys to learn a new term. And quite frankly, particularly when it had been their third or fourth time in their career.
That really helped our players too, and I think our players saw that. He was trying to help them, and I know that made a big impression on them early.
In Auburn's season opener, the Tigers held Clemson to just 19 points. They lost that game and another 2 weeks later to Texas A&M, but have now won 7 of 8, thanks in large part to a defense which hasn't allowed a rushing touchdown in 32 quarters and is coming off its first shutout since 2008.
We are the best football team, okay? We have to maximize every play, and it has a life of its own. You understand? Don't hold anything back! Give everything you got!
We went through a little bit of a storm early. They held together. They never wavered. They continued to practice hard. They didn't listen to outside noise. And I'm proud of our staff, too, because they did the same thing.
Early in the season, the success of the scoreboard was not there. They believed in the process. They relentlessly kept pursuing it, and then they started having success. And to see the look on their face in the locker rooms after they had started accumulating that success week after week was very, very gratifying for us as coaches.